everyone, and welcome again to today's session on how 3 organizations are maximizing video ROI with the DAM. So to start us off, let's just take a moment to really highlight why are we here today? Why are we talking about video? Video truly is table stakes in today's digital world, especially for customer-facing departments like marketing and sales. Video, when it's done well, is a really effective way to emotionally connect with potential and existing customers. It makes it easier for brands to really convey their story, share their history, as well as their values in an engaging and memorable way. Not only are the majority of businesses now using video as a key part of their strategy, but most are also seeing those real business results from using video. Despite these results that a lot of organizations are seeing, the way that video is being approached and managed is really preventing many from getting long-term gains. So let's explore why this is. A video is typically treated like a single asset, one file, a single concept. But if you take a moment and truly think about what a video file is, you can see that it is so much more than that. A video is made up of hundreds and hundreds of different assets. First are the mass amounts of frames, or essentially images, that make up the video. On top of that, there are the additional layers that make up the video. So any on-screen text, talk tracks, music, all these things that are being used to enhance that video. As an incredibly expensive asset type to create, reaching ROI on video can be challenging. Taking advantage of all these different asset layers that make up that video, especially with longer form video, really help to maximize the ROI of these investments that you make. Even from a DAM perspective, the management of video assets is typically approached in the same way as an image. So, metadata is applied to the entire file that can then be used to search for that file. And while we do have customers that have really created some great frameworks and processes to make those videos infinitely more discoverable, using even just our core DAM capabilities, we really wanted to better arm our customers with tools that would allow them to dig deeper into their video files and really discover those hundreds of assets within those video files. This is where video intelligence really comes in. While achieving ROI from your video is possible simply by leveraging your DAM to, get that video content in front of the right people, make it more discoverable, potential ROI is exponentially increased when you take advantage of those ever-increasing AI-powered video capabilities that are made available. It recognizes and tags people, objects, text on screen, and more, as well as generates transcripts and subtitles in over 50 different languages. The biggest value is not only that users can find those specific videos, but that they're able to dig deeper into those videos and search for precise clips and frames within videos in seconds. The 3 organizations that we'll cover today are using these AI capabilities for their video content, although if it's not something that you're looking into today, the principles are still possible without AI in place. Now, I could tell you more about video intelligence, but it would be so much easier to show you. And will also help just add some additional context as we dive deeper into the customer stories today. So with this in mind, my colleague Kat put together a quick 3-minute video to showcase exactly how it works.
Hi, this is a quick demo of MediaValet Audio Video Intelligence. To get started, you can navigate to a video where AVI has been ran or an audio file and click the Video Intelligence tab. Once we jump into the full screen, we'll see all of the insights that have been generated by the AVI tool. The main one to call out is people recognition. So this is going to train models to recognize and identify people within your video content. Here we already have Srita and Elsie who work at MediaValet. It'll also recognize celebrities, and you'll be able to go to unknown people in your footage and give them a name. This will ensure that it'll tag them in future videos uploaded. This feature is really going to save you time by increasing accuracy in the DAM of your searches. It's also going to be really handy when you're searching for model releases, spokespeople, or key speakers at events. On top of people recognition, AVI also has topic recognition, which is instantly going to recognize and jump to specific timestamps in your footage that contain keywords, themes, topics, sentiments, and more. Let's have a look at a keyword. Here, I'd like to look at hot dam and see where that keyword is used in our video. So it's going to have the time-stamped moments where hot dam has been used, and I can really easily navigate to those moments rather than scrubbing through footage and looking for it manually. There's also scene recognition that's going to allow you to browse, identify, and watch specific scenes or keyframes within video assets. Now let's go to timeline. This is where a transcription of the video or audio file will be. As you can see here, we have auto scroll on, so it's actually going to be following along with the video. Each word is going to be timestamped, allowing you to search for specific phrases, quotes with pinpoint accuracy. Whether you're working with interviews, podcasts, or long-form content, this feature is really going to save you time by making your media fully searchable and easy to navigate. You can even layer different views on top. For example, if you want to add in the speaker, that will be available in the transcription as well. And then this can be translated into 57 different languages. So in this case, let's try it with Danish. You can see here it's already done the translation. And then the other thing that I can do is I can actually apply that Danish translation as closed captioning or subtitle in the video. And then of course you can download this transcript if needed and export it out of MediaValet in a variety of formats. The translation in particular is going to further enhance global accessibility for your audience, ensuring that your content is inclusive and available to users worldwide. So now that all of this metadata has been generated by Audio Video Intelligence, we can also search against it in our DAM or our wider library. So we can, of course, do a general search against all of our content. We can then filter by file type and additional attributes here. We can also directly search in the video. So we can search for text, for people, directly in the transcript. In this case, let's search for Patagonia. And optical character recognition is used to extract the text from the video and locate that as a keyword in your search. You'll also be able to go directly into the transcript. We'll look for Hot Damn this time. We'll get that product roadmap webinar returned to us. And then finally, we can search for people and videos as well. So in this case, I'm going to look for Parker, who is a colleague that's in a few training videos.
Perfect. All right, so now that you've had a chance to see video intelligence in action, I'm going to take you through how some customers across various industries are making use of these features to really maximize the ROI of their video. Some specific use cases that we're going to cover is repurposing video content, really extending the life of event footage, as well as enhancing the accessibility of video content. All of the stories that we're going to walk through are from previous webinars, previous interviews, so feel free to make use of the links on each slide to watch the full interviews. And these slides will be shared afterwards as well, so you can also grab the link then. All right, so the first way you can maximize the ROI of your video content is through repurposing content. Again, despite being one of the most expensive asset types to create, the life cycle of a video is usually incredibly short. Consider the lifespan of something like a commercial, for example. There's the B-roll that needs to be created, the editing, the voiceovers, music, a ton of effort and money, all for a single 30-second commercial that will usually end up on the air for, maybe a few months. And then more often than not, the commercial ends up in an archive, never to be used again. Being able to find micro moments and specific topics among dozens of assets and hours of footage is a real game changer in being able to really maximize the ROI of all those assets that you're creating. And this can be approached in two different ways. The first is to reuse and repurpose video content into just new video content. For example, a restaurant chain could use object recognition to find specific B-roll footage from a commercial to then enhance their website. Or a streaming organization, for example, could search for every time that someone said Happy New Year across the hundreds of shows that they develop every year. And they can then create an enticing social media post from those different clips. Another approach is to turn that video content into other content types, such as blog posts, podcasts, even just short quote images. For example, if you hosted a webinar on a topic, such as trends in digital marketing, you could then use the transcript from that webinar as the base for a white paper or an ebook. This is something that we're already seeing tons of customers make use of, both with their recent video content, as well as potentially decades-old archives of video. Again, having these videos stored in a DAM and available to others already gets you miles ahead of the pack. But to make them truly discoverable, ensuring that you're leveraging keywords and attributes to track topics covered, key quotes from the video, and other identifying information, it just makes it more easily accessible in the future. And companies using video intelligence to do this really helps to automate those transcripts, key topic identification, and more. One customer that is leveraging and repurposing video content incredibly well is Fred Rogers Productions, who builds on the legacy of Fred Rogers by creating quality children's media. With over 50 years of video footage and 3 shows currently in production, Fred Rogers Productions' library is growing absolutely every single day. With over 1,000 episodes, Fred Rogers Productions has a wealth of video content for reuse and for reference. They will often revisit the archive for inspiration for topics for upcoming episodes. Today, Fred Rogers Productions uses AI to find that video content, both those individual episodes, as well as exact moments within each individual episode. This is invaluable for multiple teams at Fred Rogers Productions as it helps them to really speed up that discovery, boost creative workflows, and increase the ROI of each of their episodes. One example that was shared by Jack, their dam manager, was when the production team came to him looking for video content that featured a trolley in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Using MediaValet, he was able to quickly search trolley and find all the moments across their entire library of 1,100 episodes where the trolley was present. This is something that's incredibly simple, but would take hours to accomplish without the help of AI. Fred Rogers Productions also takes advantage of AI to create a timeline of every word spoken throughout each episode, including, of course, the many songs that are present, such as the infamous Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Searchable transcripts provide solutions for a vast number of Fred Rogers Productions challenges, such as locating episodes that contain specific words, specific phrases, or specific songs. These capabilities are especially helpful to their social media team, who is regularly creating new clips and new social posts. Searching for the clips used to be a very manual and laborious process. With AI now in place, the social media team can find these clips in seconds. Using video intelligence, Fred Rogers Productions has opened up their entire archive of episodes to really be reused and repurposed for new opportunities. Building on top of that repurposing use case, another major opportunity is to make use of your event content. Events are a major component of many marketing strategies, and today we're seeing in-person and virtual and hybrid events become the norm. No matter the case, organizations are getting smart with really ensuring that they're recording every single session so that they can extend the value of that event long after it's ended. After gathering those recordings and tagging them using recommendations from the previous section, many DAM users are also leveraging branded portals to then share these recordings with attendees and others. It's a really on-brand way to share that event footage with bonus points if you organize them by day or by topic. After the initial send, customers are taking advantage of AI features to really extend the life of their event sessions. Two of the most helpful features that help them make use of this event footage is face recognition as well as topic recognition. Using these 2 features alone, you can quickly find every instance where a specific person spoke on any given topic without needing to go in and watch the entire session. While external events are often the main focus, consider how you can also use these capabilities for internal sessions as well. For example, we use our own library to allow our team to access and reference important meetings that we've had and quickly find specific topics such as new features or company information. The next customer use case I'd like to share is from ACAMS, which is an organization that provides training and information on the detection and prevention of money laundering. ACAMS puts on events all over the world, some with up to 2,700 people as well as 200 speakers. These conferences and sessions are all recorded in 4K video, meaning that they have a massive library of video content. After every conference, they really need to comb through the dozens of hours of footage to find that magic moment that they can share on social media, across their website, as well as in their marketing material. This can take a ton of time. Using video intelligence, specifically the key topic recognition and transcription capabilities, they're able to find these moments significantly faster. For example, they can find every time someone talks about cryptocurrency without, again, needing to listen to the entire session. Using face recognition capabilities, they're also able to quickly find every moment a specific speaker presents across all of their videos. This enables them to quickly create new pieces of content, such as highlight reels for those specific speakers, bringing more attention to their conferences and the amazing people that are there sharing their insights. ACAMS also is an organization that makes great use of branded portals to share their presentation recordings with their thousands of event attendees. This allows attendees to further review their favorite sessions from within a single library. The last use case we're going to walk through today is around accessibility, which has been really top of mind for many organizations. The bar has been set higher for organizations to ensure that everyone can enjoy their content. And for video, this primarily means providing subtitles. Subtitles have historically been a challenge to implement, often requiring a third party to create those subtitles, sometimes in multiple different languages, and then a complex program that matches those subtitles to the video. And oftentimes, even after using these programs, there can be a 5 to 10 second delay from when the person speaks to when the subtitle shows up. And while you can absolutely use these services and then upload them to your DAM, Video Intelligence allows you to add these subtitles automatically and dynamically, saving money on those services, as well as saving your own time. This is huge for customers that are already taking advantage of AI, as it allows them to remove an entire workflow from their video processes. Any videos referenced within or published from MediaValet will instantly have those subtitle options. And even better, these subtitles can be edited and downloaded into a variety of formats, so then you can use those subtitles on external platforms such as YouTube. When speaking to accessibility and subtitles, it's important to also remember language barriers and how a DAM can help with that as well. Leveraging AI, transcripts and subtitles can be instantly translated into over 50 different languages, including French, Spanish, Japanese, and so much more. This allows you to more easily extend the reach of your content, enabling it to resonate more globally with people that speak different languages. The final customer use case that we're going to cover is the Jane Goodall Institute. With over 6 decades of content, including marketing material, digitized handwritten notes, hundreds of videos, JGI has an extensive library of content. One element from their library is the extensive collection of Dr. Goodall's recorded speeches and engagements. Advocates from JGI are now able to search through the library and find when specific phrases are said, and this applies not only to Jane, but also to anyone within the Jane Goodall Institute archives, including other researchers or the field teams. This has incredible implications for the Jane Goodall Institute, where now they can say, I know that Jane has spoken on this topic, but I just can't remember where or when. They can just search for a keyword or phrase related to that topic, and they'll be able to narrow down their search to specific videos and find those moments quite quickly. This saves time for both the JGI team as well as Jane herself, as the team will often get similar requests for information for press or other initiatives. So rather than needing to go back to her and get those details, they can reference old audio and video assets for when she's already spoken about a given topic. The Jane Goodall Institute is also taking advantage of MediaValet's subtitle and translation capabilities. This is incredibly impactful for the JGI team, as it means that they're no longer confined by boundaries associated with language. Jane Goodall's message can become global and better resonate all over the world, regardless of language spoken. They're able to better expand their reach and build on their research and conservation efforts. In addition to the work that they're doing to preserve Jane Goodall's legacy and expand her message across the globe, JGI is working with MediaValet to really increase accessibility to research with instant uploads from the field, facial recognition of chimpanzees, and so much more. They have a really interesting way that they're using AI. So if you have time, really recommend you take the time and watch the full interview. Now, I know that these 3 use cases that we covered were quite specific to those industries, but the principles and the outcomes can be applied across any organization that is just using a ton of video. And I'm always happy to share more use cases. Our DAM Trends report found that 68% of organizations are already storing their DAM storing video in their DAM. So for the 32% of you that are still holding out, getting your videos into your DAM is just that first step. But simply using DAM as a final destination or an archive for your video content doesn't allow you to make the most of that video content that you create. By taking advantage of both the core features available in the DAM as well as AI, you can better improve your video content ROI and give it an opportunity for new life to maximize its impact. All right, so that is it for the session today. I saw there were a few questions that came through, so we'll cover those before wrapping up. All right, let me just open it up. All right, I have a question from someone asking if you can edit the auto transcription. And the answer is yes. So you can edit it directly within Video Intelligence. There's just a little edit button up in the corner. And then, for example, MediaValet is one that AI has a challenge picking up. So a lot of times I will go in and I'll update whatever things that I said to MediaValet, and then it becomes searchable, but it is definitely editable. Right. And then also someone asking if there's a limit to the amount of video footage I can use AI on. Short answer is no. Video AI is charged for hours that you've used. Like we'll have packages for the amount of hours. So if you do want to go over that, it's just about updating your package. And then after a video has been transcribed, is there where I can download the transcript for further analysis? Yes, so similar to the use case around, you can download the transcript and upload it to YouTube. You can definitely download it in, more of like a text file format. There are a lot of options for how you can download it. So for example, even on like the MediaValet marketing side, we'll do customer interviews, and then we're able to download that transcript. And it helps give us a baseline to, start a written case study or something, but we'll download it in the text format, and then we can copy it into a Word doc. All right. I have a question around how you would compare it with Adobe Frame.io for editing and embedding. Honestly, I'm not sure. So I will get back to you and we'll get you an answer, and I will respond to you over email to get that answer for you, but I'll make sure I get some answers. Perfect. All right. So that looks like it's it for questions. So thank you so much for joining my session today. If you have some extra time, we do have some other really great interviews with other video customers like The Chosen, University of California, and so much more. And of course, be sure to come back tomorrow to join our final day of DAM Week, where we'll be covering top tips to maximize DAM adoption, sharing stories from Vaisala and University of Tulsa, as well as unveiling our new interface, the Hot DAM experience. Have a great day, everyone.